What do we think about corn right now, D?
I, the way it looks to me, it looks like it's going to go back up and test that 95 area.
Okay.
And the difference between this potential test and the last time we tested it is that the CCI is now over the zero line,
Uh huh.
and the stochastic RSI is coming up off of oversold, whereas when we hit the 95, we also had the weekly high up there. The
Yes.
CSAT was below zero, and the fast mo was very, very overbought.
Uh huh.
So we came down. We went from the low of let me see,
75.
the low of 60.50
Oh, yeah,
from the
yeah, yeah.
high of the 95, came down, tested the 50%,
Uh huh.
and closed at the weekly 50%. And then the following day, that was the low
Yes.
and has moved up ever since. So to me, it's starting to build a little bit of a base, and in my opinion, is getting ready to run back up and test that 395. But for me, I'm thinking now that we're there, if you look at the weekly dynamic range is higher this week than it was last week, and the projected weekly dynamic range for next week is also higher, and it comes in at 400, which is where the quarterly 50% is.
Okay, there's a quarterly up there at 400.
Mm-hmm. So if I look now at an intraday chart, just to try to add more contracts in, the 4 hour looks fantastic. It's just starting to hook up and turn bullish on indicators,
Uh huh.
which means it's got some juice and it's agreeing with the daily um, look. So they're in alignment. The 13 minute or the 30 minutes, it's overbought and it looks like it needs to pull back a little bit.
Uh huh.
And the 13 minute is bullish with the EMA 8 around 83. So I was thinking 83, but really I would say anywhere between here and 80. So within this 4 points, I think is if you can find a setup, it's a good place to add or buy. I mean, if you use the minis, certainly you can keep a close below the last Monday's swing low as your stop.
Sure. Yeah, that's 77. That's not
That's
too
what I
bad on a
mean.
mini.
So you're talking about holding on for, you're risking very little to make, 16, 17 points. So I think I was just sold on, I heard a ding. No, that was just a random ding.
All right, now Denise is hearing things. This is not good.